Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him, they know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Running it to the right. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Going with the ground game left. Headed to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. And
the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Pryor. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Unloads quickly. Oh, he got loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and 1 play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Johnson wants to throw it. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Using his legs, it's Gallagher. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. And some room to work. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. Johnson looking to throw. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. To give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hold and fire complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Estrada. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And first down for the offense.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. This is now a 7-point game. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Hines. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Navarro. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Took care of it himself.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ballard. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. On the move, it's Navarro. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The inside handoff.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Connor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. He's got him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Running back searching for a hole. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A dangerous 3rd and 10 here from inside their own 5. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Zings it complete to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw again. Into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Estrada. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He leaves it with his back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rushes on him, and the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Johnson wants to throw it.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge 3rd down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.